Day.
Made official during the commercial break. Here we go, all set for action. The New Day teaming up with Matt Riddle against the Bloodline, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and their younger brother, the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa.
Jimmy Uso grabbing an advantage early, right off the opening bell. Riddle up and over. In this situation, you've got to give somewhat of an advantage to the Bloodline. You know, the Usos and Solo literally grew up together. When it comes to chemistry, it's unmatched. New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, a litany of tag team success, but Riddle's not their normal third. Of course, Big E was the member that took New Day to the heights that they eventually reached. You see a little unicorn stampede.
And how much of this is about brutalizing the opponent, knowing what's to come on Friday Night SmackDown? It's the Usos against the New Day, and of course, if the Usos win, they will hold the record as the longest tag team in WWE history.
I think you really have Riddle to blame in this situation. I think tonight was mostly about posturing by both teams. Two of the greatest, most dominant tag teams in the modern era of sports entertainment, the New Day and the Usos, have had cover here.
Cover, shoulders down. Jimmy Uso kicking out.
The Usos and the New Day have had a rivalry and had some of the most memorable matches of the modern era. Quite literally, as Sheamus likes to say, banger after banger after banger. Both teams made very, very legitimate points regarding one another. They mutually elevated each other in the entire tag team division in the process. There's a lot of bragging rights at stake, not to mention championships this Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah, the New Day have had the record since back in 2017. They broke the record in 2016, surpassing a 28-year-old record held by Demolition.
Kofi Kingston.
Oh, look at this from Kofi.
Oh! Trademark athleticism from a former WWE champion.
Flattening Jey Uso. And Jay kicks out. Tag made. Xavier Woods now set to commit.
Woods from the top. Jey Uso in trouble right now. Woods spending a lot of valuable time on the top turnbuckle.
Getting the crowd going here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Working on that left arm of Jey Uso. The Usos, of course, defending their undisputed tag team titles at Crown Jewel just a couple of days ago in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, against the Brawling Brutes.
And Jimmy and Jay take great pride. When they say "we the ones," it's what they're referring to. Jimmy and Jay feel as though they are a driving force. Oh my God, look at this agonizing hold by Woods. Into the cover. But Jimmy and Jay take great pride in being workhorses, in showing up on Raw, on SmackDown, at Crown Jewel, wherever they are needed, wherever there's a chance to dominate. That's where the Usos show up. That's what it means when they say, "we the ones." We the ones putting in the work.
Matt Riddle now, first chance for him to get tribute. Step up Inseguri.
You can never count Riddle out. Remember, it wasn't too long ago that Riddle pushed Roman Reigns to the absolute limit, much like Logan Paul did this past Saturday. A lot more on that still to come, but Riddle propelling Jay over to the floor above our announce table of the original.
Watch out, Graves. Watch out. Riddle looking for the floating blow. And the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa, having his say.
The Bloodline in control.
You're very welcome back, folks. Six-man tag team action here from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. During the commercial break, Jey Uso playing the bongos all over Matt Riddle. Tag team action now with Jimmy and Jay. Cover for the victory. Riddle kicks out at 2.
Take another look at the impact on the landing for Riddle. Tremendous double team. Both Usos driving down the original bro, and now Jimmy Uso just teeing off in the corner.
Blow after blow from Jimmy. Riddle feeling the effects. All eyes, of course, on Friday Night SmackDown. The New Day and the Usos for the tag team record. Come on. Riddle now. Cover for Jimmy over Riddle. The original bro out at 2.
Well, Matt Riddle's a double tough human being, no question about that. Jimmy Uso will attest to it personally, but the tag is made, and here comes Solo. The younger brother of Jimmy and Jay, the street champ, arguably the heaviest hitter of the group.
You notice the mood just changed as soon as the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa, gets inside that squared circle.
Solo, ordinarily a very stoic individual, a man of few words, who chooses to let his actions do the talking for him. And Riddle is hearing loud and clear thunderous headbutts by Solo.
Yeah, a man with few words, all right, but he's all action. Solo Sikoa.
Tonight, Solo and the Usos got to feel like they have something of a hometown advantage. We're not too far from Allentown, where the bloodline is strong in that region. Right now,
tag made.
Jey Uso, the legal man, once again. Super kick to the body. Riddle's in trouble.
To hear that one from Allentown. Think about the impact that Solo Sikoa has had here alongside Jimmy and Jey.
We're in the ball now.
How he stood up to Jake Paul at Crown Jewel as well.
Listen, thus far in his WWE tenure, Solo Sikoa has been as advertised. A game changer, a heavy hitter, and the enforcer of the bloodline. But
Riddle now, valiant response. Resilience on show from Matt Riddle. Taking out not one, not two, but three of them. But there's Jey Uso. Collected by Riddle. Where does he get his energy from?
That is a great question, but Mohegan Sun Arena just woke up. Both superstars need to make tags to their respective teams. Here comes Solo.
Can Riddle get there? Looking to get across to both Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston.
Riddle just rocked Solo.
Here comes Xavier Woods. Taking out the knee.
Here comes Kingston into the fray.
Oh, it's all kicking off here now. Tag made. Oh! And this is where the New Day are at their best. Splash! Here goes Woods. Cover! Quick kick out.
A kick out at one by Solo. You could see the momentary look on the face of Xavier Woods, one of almost shock and disbelief.
WWE Raw trending #1 in the United States. You can understand why with a banger like this on show.
Kofi goes low. Woods looking for the roll-up. Solo maybe a little too powerful. But watch Kingston.
Oh! What a height! What a finish this could be. Solo's still alive.
The kick had to rock Solo.
Yeah, and he's celebrating in style here. Can he finish him off is the question. Kofi Kingston.
Drops the boom. Kofi could be looking for trouble in paradise. Here comes Jey, and there goes Jey.
Kick to the head of Jey Uso. Attention's firmly fixed on Solo Sikoa. Sikoa, though, look at the power on show from the street champion of the island.
Malice on the face of Solo. Oh my goodness! Kofi just ricocheted off of our announce table, and I don't think Solo's finished just yet. Again,
Kofi being brutalized.
Kingston's skull being dribbled off the announce table. Woods flattened. The bloodline reigning supreme. Can New Day and Riddle find their way back into this fight?